Hey, it's good to see you. Hello, and welcome to this video in which I will be showing you this little book here. It is a book filled with Japanese manhole cover designs. It's a tiny little book from a French press. And it's actually my partner's, but I thought I might share it with you. So here we go. These guys, by the way, this gourd and cucumber, are metallic and they are from one of the designs inside. So, like I said, this book is from a small French press, is my understanding of it. So we have lots of designs that we'll get into in a second. Here's a photo of a manhole in the wild. And then there's a little essay here in the center of the book. So it's in French here, and then it's been translated as well into English. And here we have a map of different Japanese prefectures or kind of states. So you can look up where the designs are placed. To start, I'll just give a little summary of this essay. Is basically talking here about how manhole covers are just functional in a lot of places, such as France or the United States, where I'm from. They're just functional. They cover invisible mouths. You'll see it's quite poetic. And they have commonplace utilitarian functions to hide and stop secret openings to allow the initiated, sewermen, firemen, and electricians, restricted entrance into the town's entrails. I like that about sewer workers and firefighters being the initiated, as though they're sacred. Another function is then, if they are sacred, to prevent the profanes, both walkers and riders, from skidding or falling on the roadway. So it just talks here about how in Japan a lot of the manhole covers have more of a design to them than other people might be used to. And that's in part because when they went to modernize the water system, the waterways, the local governments were hesitant to put a lot of money towards that because the hard work, the effort, and all the good they were doing would be invisible. Essentially, people wouldn't see it in their day-to-day lives, and they wanted to do something that people would see, would recognize, would appreciate. And so, to draw attention to the water works that they were doing, they decided to make special designs. So that's basically why. Another interesting thing that might seem obvious is that the negative space here is in relief. So these designs also have lots of nooks and crannies because water, when it passes over, should be able to fall into these nooks and crannies, and that keeps the manhole cover from being super slick, from being slippery, having people fall. So not only does it cover the hole, but it also provides a little traction so that when it's raining, nobody gets hurt either by walking across. All right, so that is my little summary. have here a little brush just so I can point at things on the designs. We'll take a look. So here's one with a mountain, another mountain, some trees, a bridge, and a river. Some of these are meant to draw attention to the region or the neighborhood's kind of calling card. Some of them are meant to be funny, fun, lighthearted. Others are more artistic. So here we have a mountain, some flowers, and a train. This is from Gotemba. I'm just gonna go through, in succession until I find one I really, really like. This one is in Ayabe. I don't speak Japanese, so I will pronounce it as best as I can. It looks to be some kind of suspension bridge and little bridges here and some fish. Here we have a very pretty one from Kiso with plants, some kind of flower, and river running down it with some rocks in the river. We can make a better circle than that. This one from Nomura has a frog. Sana colita de rana on a lily pad. It's interesting. It has some Japanese here. I really have no idea what this is. I was gonna say I know it's not a bug, but as I went to say that, I kind of thought it looked like a lightning bug a little bit to me, but I really have no idea what this is. If you think you know, please let me know. Some squiggles. Who doesn't love a squiggle? Music note, which I love. A little fish. Some more writing. A fish. A squiggle. Music notes. A squiggle. And the so-called lightning bug. Lightning bug. Lightning bug. 3 mountains and some clouds. Oh, this one's so pretty, I think. I don't speak Japanese, but I studied some Chinese, and sometimes I recognize characters, but these are 2 birds. A long beak, dots on its head, really pretty feathers. Sure what kind of bird this is, but it must hold special significance in Hino, Tokyo. Rocks and a river. Really love the rocks diverting the river path or adding movement to the river path in a lot of these. It's really beautiful. And this bird is specific enough that I have to imagine it's meant to be a particular bird. Here from Nishikata we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 flowers. Seems to be cherry blossoms. A big bridge. Maybe a dam. Seems like a dam. The way the water's coming down here. Structure, and 2 fish. This one's beautiful, I think, the way the water goes like this. And we have 1, 2, 3 fish. They must be koi, is my guess. And this is from Ojiha. I like this decorative pattern along the edge of this one. This is from Miyawachi. A big bridge again. Maybe because these all have to do with water. The water people are also very into their bridges, you know. Kind of whirlpool, rapid, or something. And some very pretty flowers. Pretty flowers. Oh, from Ito, we have a lighthouse. I love lighthouses. My grandma grew up in lighthouses as a lighthouse keeper's daughter. So I love lighthouses. We have some beautiful pine trees or something like that. A very decorative sun, I believe. Another fantastic bridge. We also have some large rocks here, or cliffs, and I really like how the wave markings here make horizontal lines that are then mirrored or repeated up here in the sky with these straight horizontal lines. From Hatsukaichi, Hiroshima, we have this beautiful mountain boat scene with a big oyster. Love that. Some women from Shimada, from Fuji. We have Mount Fuji. So you can see how they relate to the regions where they are placed. Okay, here's another one from Ito that is a little sillier. There's 1, 2, 3 men or boys in barrels going down the river with varying degrees of success. This guy's struggling. This one I love. It's from Kita Nagoya, Goya. So we have here a little lobster friend. Love to eat it. Some tiny fish, little other crustacean, and a frog. So this is much more cartoony than the other frog we saw. He's got 2 big googly eyes, as do the rest of his friends. Lots of really cute bubbles all around. A big wave, a person in a boat, some kind of storm perhaps. Really great perspective or angle on this one. I love it kind of looking up. It's very dramatic. Here are 2 very silly frogs, I think putting out fires. This one's very graphic, like very simplified visually. We have another fabulous bridge and a lighthouse, my favorite. A lighthouse with 1, 2, 3 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 little dots, and 1, 2, 3, unless this is the same. We'll say they're separate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waves. This one to me just is like civilization. And this one has cockroaches on it. Bold move. This one is really well designed. I love it. this kind of water shape, a really stylized fish here, and a really stylized bird. Super cute. I have a really cute star, tiny little triangles here that kind of remind me of ice cream flavors with chocolate chips, or like chips of chocolate in it, and a moon. This one is like the future. I do really like the setting or rising sun though on the water. Again, from Ikoma, it's very futuristic. Here we have a spaceship shuttle type vehicle, a rocket, and Saturn. Some clouds and some circular design lines in the back, reminiscent of orbits. Took me a second to realize what was going on here, but I really like this one from Tsuwano. So we have a shooting star, Saturn, some planets, here's a constellation, the Big Dipper, lots of little stars, Cassiopeia, and then kind of on Earth down below here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers, or maybe 4 flowers, and a circle. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites, I think. Then from Kami Kochi, we have this super cute, do we want to call him cute? I guess he's cute. He's kind of, I don't really know what to make of him. He's cute. This cute little guy, looking brave and strong. This one's so great. It's kind of like a water drop hit here and kind of splashed or splattered out like ripples in a puddle. This is from Tokushima. So we have these wavy designs going out concentrically. Really pretty. I like this one a lot. If there's any that you really like, let me know. Here we have 2 boots from Tama Tokyo. Weird little dude and a weird little dude. Also weird, though I like this one. Okay, here's a fish, prominent fish, smaller fishies, and a boat. Puffer fish, kind of guppy looking fish. I don't think that's what they are, but I'm not sure. Some plants, some monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. From Nagato, Yamaguchi. Here are some people, and can't tell if these are flags or mats. I'm not quite sure. We have some bathers here. Cute little trees back here. A fisherman. Some fruit. Some grapes. Some rapids. Cute little guy. This one I really like the design of. Some kind of structure here. A bridge. These really gorgeous flowers. Lots of negative space. I don't know. See a catfish maybe? and he's a firefighter, this one. These are both interesting because they're quite different from anything else in terms of their composition. Like that this one's divided into quadrants. We have a bird here, one kind of flower, another kind of flower, and here we have some fish. This one is a bit of a sleeper, but I really like it. Like, I don't think it demands the most attention at first glance, but I really like it. This one, we have some geometric trees, some plots of land here with crops maybe some kind of waterfalls. Everything's very symbolic and kind of looks like a video game to me. This one's really beautiful. I love these flowers with these petals curling up and in. Fish, flowers, more flowers, people on a boat, and this man with his friends, the bird, the dog, the monkey holding a flag. And this says, I believe, Japan. This is from Okayama. I wonder if these friends or characters, if you will, are characters maybe. I'm not sure. I could see them being from myths or legends, but I don't know. French essay, a map. This is a really great map, so you can see where they're all from. Then we have the English essay, and some here in the back, another photo as well. This is this manhole. It's kind of fun to see it in the wild, and then just how clear it looks when you see the design as a design before it's made into the intended object. This one's from Yoshitomi. A little shrimp or prawn, a crab, clam, little shells. Super cute. I love the layers of rock here, the birds. I love the perspective on this one. Really gorgeous. Here we have some children with some tiny crabs. We have one from Minamizu with some crabs under an umbrella. It's important to protect yourself from the sun. A fish, a pipe or faucet from Osaka, a firefighter, a little bug, maybe, what do you call them, like a water skimmer or something. A whale. I haven't seen a whale yet. A bird who's caught something in his beak. Another firefighter, who I believe is a monkey. I believe this means fire. So, this guy, I honestly don't know what's happening here. Enlighten me, please. And then we have 1, 2, 3 trees. I like how they're getting progressively bigger. Here are all these beautiful hanging lights. People looking at them, pointing at them. How beautiful. All the beautiful glowing lanterns. This is from Yamaguchi. In fact, it's from Yamaguchi. Then some more water bugs. And some beautiful flowers. flowers. Wow, I love these flowers. I love these flowers. How beautiful. And some very stylized people here with kind of like blockheads, I want to say. Like they look almost doll-like. Some really stylized flowers. Lilies or something here. Beautiful. I love the checkerboard. Love the checkerboard. A sunflower, the little bee friend, and the cutest, simplest smile. Here's a kind of thatched structure. Gorgeous flowers. Some little kids doing, I don't know what. It almost looks like he's sledding, but I'm not sure. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. And this one looks like it was designed by a kid. I genuinely don't know what's going on. Like, is this a mountain? Here's a sleepy-eyed sun, a sleepy tree, a bush. I do not know what he's doing, but he has some coffee. I don't know. I do like it though. A person with many flags. Some kind of ceremony, maybe? Like this. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a drum. I don't know. 70th anniversary. He looks like a soft or furry stop sign. I'm sure he's not. A very cool whale. I like this cloud. I was going to say these, but specifically this cloud. So beautiful. And this kind of scalloping effect here. Some firefighters doing really good work protecting people. And finally, from Matsushima, we have this friendly looking kid with a fishing pole, fish, some seaweed, some shells, starfish. I really like the frame of this one and how it looks overall. And he is in fact the kid we see on the back. The cover's really beautiful because this is it's raised, like the ink is so thick it's raised. It's really gorgeous. So that is my little book of Japanese manhole cover designs. It's an important reference book that every household should own. Just kidding. And it's actually not mine, it's my partner's. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are doing super, super, super well. And if you're not, that is okay too. I'll see you very soon. And until then, good night, good night,